Shanti. Increase the practice of the bodiless stage. Bodiless stage. Whatever circumstances come or are to come, they require a lot of practice of the bodiless stage. Therefore, put aside everything else and even stop thinking. Perhaps this will happen. Perhaps that will happen. What will happen? Now increase the practice of the bodiless stage. No circumstances or any type of upheaval can influence children who have a bodiless stage. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 12. Increase the practice of the bodiless stage. Ashariri or Videhi. Today's topic, bodiless stage. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. I'm sure everyone is well and okay. Actually, whatever Baba says, the versions of Baba is a blessing, but also is a method. Baba wants us to increase our immune system of the soul for preventing any illness or sickness. It's always suggested that we keep our immune system strong of the body so that any kind of bacteria, virus doesn't affect the body or the system. And that's what Baba is saying, that if soul is in pure feelings, that I am an elevated soul, I am soul one who is out of multi-million souls, a Brahmin soul, I'm a pure soul. These are elevated thoughts which help us to remain in elevated feelings. And when there are elevated feelings, then there is no chance of other ill feelings coming. Because Baba said, then you have to labor to change them. But live the life of blessings. Experience every moment Baba's blessings on you. So maintaining this awareness, we can begin tomorrow morning with the thoughts, what to think for the self. Because when the soul is in elevated feelings, then body doesn't pull. When soul is not in the elevated feelings, then that means what I heard, what I saw, all that is the organs of the body connecting with the sanskars. So that is the pull of body, right? So one of the easy method to be bodiless is really to maintain pure feelings, elevated feelings. That means when I am absorbed in these pure feelings of the self, and I'm really merged in that, my mind and intellect, everything is merged in these qualities, then there is no pull of body. Because why body pulls? No. What I heard, so it's through the ears, right? Body pull, ears pull. I saw this. I noticed this. And that is why our this practice of concentration and determination has really helped all of us. I noticed that when there is concentration, whatever we do, it takes less time because there is no wastage. And then there is determination to finish it or to start it and have time limit we are able to do in that. So that's like we are prepared now for tapasya, right? For bodiless state. Remembrance of one Baba and thinking of soul at home. Baba is incorporeal. I am also incorporeal, but I am in body. But Baba is incorporeal and he is not in body. So when I remember one Baba, incorporeal Baba, we say Nirakari Baba, then also I am able to be bodiless, incorporeal. As much I will lovefully merge in Baba's remembrance, it can't be by force, it's love. Remembrance is not something from intellect, it's really from my heart. As when I think of recent versions of Baba, what Father gives, he is bestower of all the treasures. What teacher gives, creates our fortune. What Sadguru gives, lot of blessings. So it is love from my heart for my father, teacher, Sadguru. Helps me to merge in his love. So it's not just a point of light, but the part which Baba is playing. And the part he plays is through the body, right? Whatever Baba did for us also through Brahma Baba. So we saw in practical how he played part as father, teacher, Sadguru. And because the aim is that I want to be like Baba, I want to perform like Baba. because I am his child, I am instrument, I am helper. I am child, I am instrument, I am helper of Baba. So I need to have similar qualities to perform the task. So this helps me to really, really merge and just be with Baba. Just be with one, because that's what my whole life is about. Mm. To be like Baba and to do like Baba, to become like Baba. So in love, lot of love, thinking like this, I keep merging in Baba's as a ocean, and I forget body. Because when you don't have pull of body, you forget body. But when any sense organ pulls, then you become aware of the body. Otherwise, you are really flying. Right? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, Sister Shireen.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tina.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. And Om Shanti to Mohini Didi also. It's such an interesting topic of becoming bodiless and so many new ways I feel Baba is giving us. But I really liked this last aspect that Baba was saying, that Didi was talking about, perform like Baba. So perform like Baba. Maybe for Didi, it is easy, I feel, because she has seen Baba actually performing. So, what do you feel about it? You know, we haven't like literally seen Baba per se in action, but of course we have heard and we know. But still, how, like for me, I sometimes feel I look at my senior instruments or I sometimes take inspiration from, my seniors. So, how do I bring that balance or connect this aspect of performing like Baba?
There were many really wonderful things Didi shared, no, just now. It was like
Yeah.
really powerful. I was like, whoa, everything needed to take note. But when she was sharing, I was remembering actually Avyakt Babdada
Mm,
and how Avyakt, you know how royal Didi is? Like, she's very royal, right? There's so much dignity going on.
yeah.
And I used to notice that Avyak Dada was like that. So maybe that's where Didi took it from, right? That's where she's performing that from Avyak Dada. But
Mm,
one of the things that always used to amaze me about Avyak Dada was the song that was they were singing after the Murli was over.
mm.
The group used to come and sing, and for me that was so loud. I was like, oh my God, I just heard a Murli, and why is so loud, right?
Mm.
And but Baba was so
Quiet.
detached, so smiling, so easy. And I used to look at Baba and think, this is how I need to be. This is how I need to react to things. And
Mm.
so maybe that's what Didi was meaning, like perform like Baba, right? And
Yeah.
so we have seen Abhyak Bapdada, and if we haven't seen, we just take some videos and keep seeing, how he's really there were many scenes that come in front of me, right? Like how um, he would be so stable. Like there was all this thing going on in the stage, and he would be so stable.
I loved what you shared, Sister Shirin, and I'll tell you why. Because when Didi came and we were all, so joyful and dancing and making noise and doing everything, but she was so stable and just smiling. I literally felt, what you said is so true. She actually was like Babdada in that moment, like just very detached, but yet she was part of it. She was enjoying in our enjoyment, you know. And we told her, "You do you want to say anything?" And she said, "No, just smile and drishti and that royalty." I think I completely relate with this. With just few days ago, what I witnessed, you know. So thank you for sharing that example. I want to ask you one question from the Murli. In Sunday's Murli, and even I think today, Baba was saying that whenever you go on the field of service, you say Baba, Baba. You know, if you don't say Baba, Baba, then the influence of knowledge will not be there. And so I wanted to ask you, Sister Shireen, what is your stage when you're on the field of service? Like, do you, in front of people, do you say Baba, Baba? Or how do you use this? Thing that Baba just said in the Murli.
Um, it depends on the who we are in front of, no? Like new people know, right?
Mm. Yeah.
um, because and I feel that I don't think we should take literally everything Baba is saying. I don't think, everywhere we go, because many times in the Murli, Baba said, don't just say God has come, right? He
Yeah.
said you have to be tactful. And
Mm.
so we don't want to sound like those people at the street corners,
Mm.
talking, so many people are saying but the inside the awareness and also the ego, the
Mm.
I feel that's where the transformation has to happen. Deep inside, the feeling always should be, even if it is as simple as cooking something.
Mm.
Papa did it.
Mm.
Because today I thought, this morning, not the Avyak signal we read for tomorrow, but this morning, the Avyak signal which we read last night on Avyakti Parivar was interesting, because Baba said you have to surrender, I did this,
Mm.
right?
Yes. Yes.
I think that is where we need to bring Baba in, right?
Mm.
Like that has to be deep inside, no ego about anything.
Mm.
This is actually Baba doing it. Even if it sounds simple, even if it is just cleaning dishes or cooking or giving the course or talking to people or anything, Baba is the one doing it. And
Mm.
I feel when that transformation of ego happens, then
Mm.
then I feel it's easier to really feel that. But I saw dadis, no, didn't matter who they were in front of, they just said
Right.
Baba,
Ba,
Baba,
ba, ba,
Baba.
ba. Yeah, I remember Prakash and Dadi and Dadi Janki. They would never stop saying Baba Baba. So I was like, maybe we have to think how we speak in front of others. But I like what you said about tactful. And it reminded me of another question that I wasn't planning to ask you actually. But just maybe yesterday or day before yesterday, no, I think it was Saturday, the day Didi came. So that day's Murali, Baba was saying that you have to be diplomatic when he was saying that sannyasis say, when we tell that sannyasis cannot teach Raj Yoga. So Baba says you shouldn't say to the sannyasis that you cannot teach Raj Yoga. You can say that only God teaches Raj Yoga. And so in English, Murli, the word used was diplomatic. He said you have to be diplomatic. So I wanted to ask you, do you think Baba is also diplomatic? And is diplomacy a virtue or what it is? Mhm.
Um, Baba is is God, no? He can say whatever he wants, really. And he's talking to his children. That's the difference, right?
Mhm.
Baba is saying whatever he wants, and as a father, he can say whatever he wants to his children, and we are fine, we'll take it, and we understand what Baba means because we've heard a whole body of what Baba said, right? A whole body of
Yes.
knowledge.
Mhm.
But when we are meeting new people, that's the first time I'm meeting them.
Mhm.
And I feel that we have to be diplomatic because I'm not Baba. I don't have that purity that if I say that, they won't be hurt.
Mm. Mhm.
Because if I hurt them, what's the point? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Right? It's because if you hurt people, they're not going to hear anything else after that.
Mm.
They'll just feel the hurt.
Right.
So, and that'll keep going, and then they'll 10 years later, they'll remind you that you said this, and It's
Mm,
it's not very useful. And so,
mm,
yes, Baba can say whatever he wants to his children, but we have to be diplomatic.
mhm. Okay, thank you. Sometimes, people say, no, I am not diplomatic. But it's like maybe the royal form of saying is tactful, being tactful. But then I also feel that, it's nothing wrong in being diplomatic. Diplomats are not bad people or anything like that. They just know what to say at the right time, at the right place, with the right people, right? So it
Right.
has a little positive connotation to it.
Yeah. And also, like the feeling always has to be, let me not hurt people.
Yes, yes.
Right. Whoever
Even
it
though I
is.
am speaking the truth. Yeah,
Yeah. It's not like, because it's who knows what is the truth in that case. The truth is
yeah,
to be bodiless and remember Baba, but whatever we are saying might not exactly be.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sister Shireen. One other question. Baba has been talking a lot about practicing soul consciousness, and I feel that is also foundation for practicing bodiless stage. So, what I wanted to ask you a little personally, if you can share, what practices do you do to maintain soul conscious stage throughout the day? Because even Baba understands, and we all know that we start the day, with soul conscious state, but then throughout the day, there are many times when we forget it. So, what are some of your practices that helps you to constantly remain in soul conscious state?
I don't know if I can claim constant remembrance of soul conscious. I mean, thank you for the blessing. But um, I do a lot of drills, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing the drills from this month so far, right?
Uh-huh.
I repeat the drills. For example, a few days ago, a couple of days ago, Baba was talking about detached observer, become bodiless, detached observer, and then you will feel Baba as your companion. You will feel Baba's power.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, there were like three drills from Sunday's Murli, which I've been doing. And so for me, these days, the practice is really just incorporeal soul.
Mm-hmm.
Just that point of light, that point of light. I have to really come back to it
Mm-hmm.
because so many lives I have, so many thousands of years actually stepped away from that, right? And so to really come back to that. Um, and I've noticed sometimes that if I am incorporeal, bodiless, like certain power comes into the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And so so I feel like it kind of takes care of all the other soul conscious practices
Mm-hmm.
because there's a power in the soul, the virtues are coming, naturally. There's patience, naturally, there's tolerance because you're in the bodiless state. So you don't have to work on patience separately, you don't have to work on tolerance separately, or you don't have to work on discernment separately. It's like it's there in the soul and it's coming up. And so I really feel that the only practice these days, the only effort we
Mm-hmm.
have to do is become that incorporeal point of light.
Mm-hmm. So you do drills as your main practice to keep you in that state all the time. Very nice. Good to know. Okay. So I have another question. Sometimes Baba says that Maya cannot stand in front of you if you are in the consciousness that I am a master almighty authority, Baba is with me, and all of that, right? And then sometimes, like in today's Murli, Baba says, if you are powerful, then Maya also comes in the powerful form. So, how do you explain this? If Maya is coming, am I powerful or am I actually, weak because I'm not maybe thinking I'm Master Almighty Authority, so Maya shouldn't come in front of me? So, how do you fathom this idea of what Baba is saying?
I loved in that segment, right? I loved what Brahma Baba was sharing
Mm,
that the Maya has to come to me because then I have to share, understand and see what's going on with you. Maya first comes to me. So
mm,
When it's coming to Brahma Baba, obviously it's coming to him because he's powerful and because he needs to understand what's happening with us. Um,
Mm.
the when Baba was saying that today, I was remembering Dadi Gulzar.
Mm-hmm.
Dadi Gulzar one time said that everyone will have the same Maya,
Mm.
right? Like there'll be laziness,
Yes.
there'll
Yes.
be anger, there'll be, all of those, right?
Yeah.
But some of us, like let's say, like Brahma Baba, those things came to Brahma Baba, right? Some
Mhm.
thoughts came to Brahma Baba. He says, thoughts come like that. But he would have instantly conquered them.
Mm.
While, let's say, laziness came to Dadi Janki, she would have maybe taken 5 minutes and conquered, finished, done laziness, right? And we sit with 5 years and then maybe 5 more years, and we are still giving it excuses, feeding it tea and tolly, and telling, oh, no, no, sit down. Yeah, yeah, my toe hurts, so I'm not going to do it. And so I feel that's the thing, right? Yes, Maya is coming,
Mm.
but we are not being powerful. That so Maya will come to everyone, but I think the power is I have to overcome it sooner than later. And I
Mm.
have to do it, right? We have to do this because if you think about it, like let's say you were going to school and learning to write or read. And if
Mm.
you told your parents, no, I don't want to learn and read and write, would they have said, would they have agreed? They said, no, you have to learn to read and write. And even if they did agree, at some point you have to learn to read and write, right?
Right.
You
Right.
can't just keep putting it off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I feel these are the things like with Maya, right? We
Mm-hmm.
cannot put it off. If we notice something, to be like that powerful soul that Maya comes to a powerful soul, we recognize it, we recognize the pattern, and we overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to be like Dadi Janki. 5 minutes,
Mm.
gone. Maybe we can't, but we should try anyway.
Yeah.
Keep trying, right? Keep trying till it goes.
This thing you told about that Brahma Baba has to face it first. Do you think the storms or the distractions that we are facing in today's time, did Brahma Baba face those kinds of distractions or obstacles?
Okay. I mean, obviously, there was no, scrolling in Instagram reels and YouTube shorts and all of that. Obviously, there wasn't. But the deeper Maya behind,
Hmm.
right? The deeper Maya behind the distraction. Why am I distracting myself? Maybe restlessness, maybe boredom, maybe I don't want to look at what's going on inside. I want to run away.
Hmm.
That Maya, yes, right? It's like the outer facing of the Maya, the outer things that we use to distract ourselves, of course, are different. But the inner one, I'm sure,
Are
because
same.
he said today he had everything.
Hmm.
He just overcame it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I feel that it's a nice thing to churn more and, ponder more upon, like how we can become more and more powerful in lowering the transition phase from, becoming conquerors of the Maya. Maya will come, but you're saying that you lower that transition phase and quickly conquer the Maya. And that will tell you that you're actually powerful, and that's why Maya came to you. And because you're master almighty authority, so Maya couldn't stand in front of you. So I like that. Thank you so much. I have one question.
One other thing, to address the Master Almighty Authority, right? Baba said something in Sunday's Murli. It was a drill he gave. He said, I am a powerful soul,
Yeah.
and the powers are my original qualities, right?
Mhm.
So if I stay in that very stable, incorporeal, bodiless state and feel that soul, actually am a powerful soul. And
Mm,
all the powers are really my original qualities, right? In
mm,
that state, right? I have to be in the stage for the powers to come. It
mm.
can't just be I'm repeating or just
Yeah.
writing. It has to be in a particular stage.
Mhm. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. I have one last question. It's from a student. Do I have time?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So it's from one of the student, and they were asking if there is a yugal. It's not from the Murli. It's if there is a yugal, they both are in Gyan, but the wife is housewife. And if the husband contributes to Baba's box, then would you say that the wife is also doing service through wealth or no?
Yeah, because Baba says, no, they have partners. It's both their money,
Mm.
right? So like, where is she going to get money from? Like that, there's a unit. You have
No,
to
but
give
don't
them
we
that
say,
much.
sorry, I didn't want to cut you. Sorry, go ahead. Don't we say that, if the wife is tactful, then whatever she gets in her hand for the house expenses, and if she saves pennies from that and then contributes from that directly into Baba's box with her, then that is her contribution. Isn't it like that?
I don't think it's either or. I think both should happen,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But I don't think because he's giving and they're a family, so yes, but I don't think it's but we definitely should ask Didi this question,
Mm.
because I'm not so sure about this. But I feel both should happen.
Yeah, me too. I feel what should happen. But somebody told me that, some senior told her that it's not counted if the husband contributes. So that's why I wanted more clarity. Maybe I thought you might know. So, but yeah, maybe we can check with Didi also. Thank you. But I feel the same as you feel. So that's good to know. All right. Wonderful chatting with you, Sister Shireen.
It's
And
lovely, lovely being here with everyone, with
thank
Avyakti
you very
Parivar.
much. Okay. Om Shanti.
Okay.